Hello everybody, this is Black Dragon Squad here. What is your name and what are you playing?
My name's Nick, and I was on there before. I profiled my Sky Striker deck for you guys. Now I'm doing a bit of a twist. We just had a duel between the Lithics and this deck I'm about to show you, which is Cubics. I saw the movie, obviously, and I fell in love with Cubics because they just seem like they don't want to die. And bringing up their big boss monster, which is Crimson Nova, which is whenever he attacks, he halves your opponent's life points on attack declaration, which is busted. It had Austin down on the 300 life points almost, and then it came back. But yeah, let's get on with this. I play 3 V-Jump and Cubic Seed. This is the heart and soul of your deck. Whenever he's destroyed, you can move him to the spell and trap guard zone and place a counter on the monster that killed him. And whatever monster had the counter cannot attack, and its effects are negated. And then whenever he's in your spell and trap guard zone during your standby phase, he can just be special summoned from the spell and trap guard zone, so he truly never dies. Next is 3 Duza, the cubic meteor, the cubic vessel. He is the Stratos of the deck. He adds any cubic card from your deck to your hand, whenever he is normal or special summoned. Next is 3 Crimson Nova, the cubic emperor. This card is a 1-card OTK, and I will tell you why in a second when I get to the spells. Next, for names, I play 1 Buster Gundle, the cubic behemoth, 1 Gira Guile, the cubic king, 1 Dark Garnix, the cubic beast, and 1 Indiora Dewbolt, the cubic emperor. That's it for the cubic cards. Now for the other ones, I play Time Lords in here. I'm going to give a big shout out to Dark Arm Duelist. This is where this deck came from. 1 Rappy on the Time Lord. I love this guy. He's one of the best Time Lords in this deck. 1 Sandy on the Time Lord. This guy's a 4K beater, and when he attacks, he deals 2,000 to your opponent. This is essentially a burn deck. And 1 Mitchian on the Time Lord. So for the Time Lords, now for the other ones, I play 1 Gen X Ally Birdman and 3 Summoner Monk. With Summoner Monk, you guys obviously know what it does. Pitch a spell to special summon a monster. And then with Birdman, you can bounce a dead Time Lord or any other card in your deck to special summon him. And the only synchro in the deck I play is F8 Dawn Dragster, which is a negate in itself. So that's all for that. And then I only play 3 hand traps, which are 3 Ash. Ash is pretty much a staple hand trap in this format, with the Orcus running around and Sky Strikers and all that stuff. So Ash, you have to play. That's it for monsters. Heavy monster count. For spells, play 3 Cubic Karma. You rarely ever play this card. If you use this card, you dump it with Foolish Burial Goods, and then banish it to activate its effect. Next is 3 Cubic Wave. This card you do play. What Cubic Wave does is when you play it, you have one of your opponent's monsters' attacks, and you double a cubic monster's attack on your side of the field. Which, this is the 2-card OTK with Crimson Nova that I mentioned before. Because you can put Crimson Nova up to 6,000 attack, and then there's a card in here that makes an attack twice. That's technically an OTK. Then 3 Foolish Burial Goods. Send your cards from your deck to the grave. which is mainly used out on Cubic Karma. And then we hate getting hand trapped in this deck, so we play 3 Called by the Graves. And they want to Veiler me, they want to Ash, whatever. That's what Called by the Grave is here for. 1 Recurring Nightmare. All of the Cubic cards in this deck have 0 defense. And whenever the dark ones in this deck are, which is your main boss monster, you add him back to your hand. And another Cubic monster, which is probably Vijam, if they tend to get rid of it somehow. Add Vijam and Crimson Nova back to your hand. It's Recurring Nightmares for. This card never came up in the duel, but you guys know what's in here. Reasoning. When a lot of people see this card, their go-to level is 4, because they don't know what you're playing. And then when you hit, like, either a Time Lord, which would work, which is either Crimson Nova or anything else you want to play, Vijam, and your opponent calls it wrong, they're going to look stupid. So that's it for spells. And I only play 3 traps in the whole deck. That's it. And it is 3 Unification of the Cubic Lords. What Unification does is you can fusion summon 1 Cubic monster from your extra deck, and it can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. That's it for the main deck. Now for the extra deck. I love this card. Crimson Nova Trinity, the Dark Cubic Lord. For those of you who don't know what he does, he's a 4,500 attacker that on attack declaration, he halves your opponent's life points. And when he destroys an opponent's monster in battle, which he usually does, he gets to attack again. Halve your opponent's life points again. Like I said, the one synchro in the deck was F.A. Dawn Dragster, which is a negate in itself. And then the Exceeds that I play are Baguska, Time Thief Redoer. This is a replacement for another rank 10 that I do not own. It's a Super Midnight Growth Chained Juggernaut Baby, and I do not own that. That is the replacement for Time Thief Redoer, but for now I'm playing Time Thief Redoer. Exciton Knight. Super Dora.
So I get a special one for my hand, and then I get
Gustav Max.
personal card for my deck to my hand.
And
But I can only summon fusions
for the one time that you're able to put Gustav Max on board, number 35, Ravenous Tarantula. That's it for the Exceeds, Synchros, and Fusions. Now for the links, Borload and Boral Sword. This is pretty much stable for rank 4s. For the one rank 3 that I play, it is a Nightmare Unicorn. And for the rank 2s, Cerberus, Phoenix, and Underclock Taker. And then the lone link 1 is Link Rail. That's it for the extra deck. Now for the side. I literally put this together on the fly with what I had. So, 1 Nibiru. Nibiru is pretty much just stable in every single side deck ever since he came out. Because if you're playing against Orcust or Thunder Dragon or whoever, or Cyber Dragon, whatever summons a lot more than 5 times, you Nibiru them. And then you make Cerberus, and then you kill the token. Then I played 2 Ghost Spell and Haunted Mansion for Orcust, because they tend to activate stuff in the graveyard, and Ghost Spell says no. And then another Ghost hand trap, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit for generic rogue decks. Then I played 2 Dinoresto Picrotops. That's for anybody who thinks they can get over your big monsters. You Picrotops them and get rid of their monster. Then 2 Effect Veiler. It's just a generic hand trap, which is good in this format. Then there's 2 Droll and Lockbird. A lot of people are going to look at me and say, why do you play Droll and Lockbird? And I say, read it, and you'll see why. 1 Cosmic Cyclone. It's pretty much mandatory. Because if you play against Sky Strikers and they have a multi-roll on board, you Cosmic Cyclone that and get that out of there as quick as you can. Because you don't want them plussing at all. And 2 Dark Ruler No More. The Tins made every single side deck better than ever. And then the last card that I side is Summon Limit. And this came up in the deck in the duel that we had. Kind of caught me off guard. But then again, you're Cubics. You don't summon more than twice a turn anyway. So it doesn't really hurt you. So,
Alright, thanks,
that's
man.
Cubics. Thank you, Austin.